Peter Cochrane, futurist and entrepreneur, and we're going to be talking about the future of key digital technologies. Welcome.
Thank you.
So first of all, what is your vision of cloud, big data, social and mobile technologies in the future, say around 2050?
Well, today the internet is definitely creaking. It will not scale to 9 billion people, and it certainly won't scale to 50 billion or 250 billion things. The reality is the cloud is the only technology that we have that can do that. It's the only place to go, and we tend to talk about it in the singular rather than the plural. There will not be one cloud, there will be thousands of clouds. Mm-hmm. And let me give you an example. Network-wise, economically, if we have self-driving cars and they wish to communicate between each other, it makes no sense for them to go off into the mobile phone network or the internet to go a matter of 100 meters. Mm-hmm. So you have to envisage an autobahn, a freeway, a motorway, where car to car, bumper to bumper, or fender to fender, there is communication between those vehicles over a very short distance in a vehicle cloud. The same is true of people. If you and I around a table with 6 or 10 people and we want to share information, economically and network-wise, it makes no sense for those files to go off into the network, travel perhaps 100 kilometers to get 3 meters. So increasingly, people will be forming clouds around tables, around offices, around buildings, a campus, a company. And the cloud may be permanent. It may be something that's very transient. You and I may set up a cloud for half an hour. Mm-hmm. So that's my vision of the cloud. It's going to be the situation in 2050 that far more communication happens between machines than people than we can imagine. And so even today, we actually have clouds on chip. So some communications on integrated circuits is actually on a very small cloud. It's happening on printed circuit cards. It's happening on racks of equipment. And increasingly, it will happen between all our devices. So a good example that's very understandable is a sort of mini cloud between your ear and your mobile phone. Your Bluetooth headset and your mobile phone is possibly one of the simplest clouds that you could envisage. So that's the first aspect. When it comes to big data, it's a vital component to sustainability. If we continue to do what we've always done and just merely become more and more efficient at it, all we do is put off the day of the cataclysm. We do not advance. If we are going to use materials and energy very efficiently, it's necessary to know where the materials came from, how they were processed, mm-hmm. what they were made into, where they've traveled, what they've been used for, and where are they now. So when we look at the whole area of reuse, repurpose, recycle, it's essential that we have a running record of those entities, those things. But that is also true of people. By 2050, you would hope that we will do less expensive travel. We will have actually solved the problem of people movement. And a lot of the things that we do will be more like this than me flying to talk to you and sit in a studio and actually have to burn a lot of energy. When I was in the telecommunications industry full time, I always thought that the airlines were one of our competitors. Video conferencing can do far more than a flight on a lot of occasions. So big data is a vital component, in my view, to the sustainable future. Mm-hmm.